Striker, Ryzen Fist. Guard stun after the second strike is now reduced. There's now a gap between the second hit of her DP and her JMS, that's a Tatsu. Meaning everybody can punish her now. So it's not safe. You can't do the guard break block shrink as easily. So you'd have to do a really tight timing in getting the first hit of the DP, then canceling it before you get the second hit of the DP into her JMS. And if you do it too early, you'd get just normal 5ms on the ground. If you do it too late, you'd get the second hit and you'd get punished. So this right now is what happens when you do it too early. I mean, it's okay, but it drains your mana much quicker. But if you don't want to worry about getting that time, because it is pretty inconsistent, it is what you'll have to do. Grappler, Magnum Salt, reduced time unable to tech. So this basically just addresses the infinite. This is an example of how it looked like before. This is how it is in game now. So the infinite is now gone from the game. Now build drill. This is Hitman's DP. Reduce guard stun after final strike and increase guard pushback after final strike. You can now punish him after you block the final hit of his DP. No matter what. Even though he cancels into his awakening skill, you can still hit him. That is if you have an 8 frame. If you don't, or you don't have enough range, you can just roll through him like this. And yeah, it's still another tight frame to punish. Well, not really that tight, like 5 as well. But you can still punish him, as you can see on screen. But if you waste time or use a slow button, he'll have enough time to block even after you roll. At least you take your turn, but you won't be able to punish him fully. He's still basically the same character. His DP's just not broken now. Now, Swiftmaster. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. MP regeneration. Decreased MP regeneration rate. He was tied with most of the cast at 12 MP regeneration rate. Even with Hitman, which I'm compared to here, they were both at 12. So now it's slower than that, as you can see. He now has the lowest health and lowest MP regeneration rate in the game. Wind Twist, Wind Orb, and Storm Quaker. These all have increased time needed to start MP regeneration. They take longer to start the regeneration of the already slow regeneration rate of his MP. So I'm pretty sure this is to attack his reps of his combos. Storm Strike, Vortex Hurricane, and Storm Quaker all have reduced guaranteed minimum damage, which means they increase the scaling on these moves, and they do less damage in a combo. Wind Blaster, which is his 5S, Storm Quaker, and Sonic Move, his command dash when he has Orb on screen, now do less guard bar damage. His 5S now has less guard stun and reduced damage, nerfing his damage even more and his pressure even more. Virgil Swords, or Wind Twister, or Wind Twist, whatever. It now stays on screen much shorter, I think like 3 seconds now. It has increased stun time, I don't know if that's guard stun or hit stun, I'm assuming hit stun, and it now disappears when you are guard broken. I didn't know that was an issue before, but now it does. And now, Sonic Move. Yeah, this does less white health against people now. And it's, strangely enough, they reduced the block stun only when you use down forward direction of the move. Don't know why that specifically, but yeah, that's it. Now, what do I think of the patch? I mean, it's good. It basically makes everything more competitively viable, but it's nothing really new. It was all nerfs, which is always kind of boring. For those who play the game, they understand how this is important for the health of the game, but we all expected something more when they said major updates in the patch, like maybe some system changes, or maybe some buffs to some of the weaker characters that needed it, like Launcher or Lost Warrior, even though Lost Warrior is banned in Meeple tournaments for some reason, but that's another thing, that's another topic. So yeah, it's a good patch, but not a great patch. Something we needed much earlier, even though it's only been out for 2 months, but this is what we have. Hopefully it gets better from here. Yeah, a lot of hopium in here. Anyway, thanks for all the views on my previous videos. If you did like this one, you can like and subscribe if you want more of this kind of content. And that is me, OZI-G-BE, and peace out.
Faster and faster, dude. It's like